fighting, strike like a lightning bolt. You feel the ground pounding, that might be the coast. Quick like a joke, like to hit when provoked. Don't you doubt that? That's a Jaguar to a house cat. That's an outcast to a whole squadron. If you talking Houston, then we've got a problem. You'll probably get the horns if you mess with the cattle. Sit back in your saddle and get ready for the fan battle.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the AFC South Fan Battle Podcast. My name is Samantha Burnett. Chris Jackson is your host for tonight, but I did want to hop on here ahead of time because last week I know that I had said that we have a special announcement, so I wanted to make sure that I announced it with Matt tonight. So we are officially sponsored, and we have a sponsorship from Manscaped. Everybody, golf clap? No?
I mean, you
Yay!
roll that out a little bit, like you gotta hit home, okay?
I'm getting over Ebola, man. Come on.
If we were sponsored by Smirnoff,
Not Ebola,
you'd
really.
be jumping around as we speak.
I also have kids sleeping. Okay, we are sponsored by Manscaped, everybody. Can you believe it?
Woo! Yes.
I'm so excited.
I like you gotta come with the energy. Just be like, people, let me tell you, guess what?
I can't wait to shave my balls with I mean,
it's confirmed. It's confirmed now. Samantha, you stop Samuel.
Cat's out the bag. No, but I'm super excited about this. So we're gonna have more on it. In the meantime, if you guys want to go ahead, we'll be, getting the product in and trying it and telling you guys how much we love it. And as a hairstylist, I'm super excited about that. But in the meantime, if you guys want to check it out, if you go to manscaped.com, you can actually look on there and you can get 20% off with the code FANBATTLE in all caps. So,
and that's on anything on the website?
On anything on the website, Chris Jackson. 20% off. Make sure you use the code FANBATTLE. I'm so excited to partner up with them, and we'll see.
For the purpose of your balls.
We'll see how my balls handle when my product comes in.
20% off to shave everything off.
Your balls
like
won't look deflated like Tom Brady's, all right?
Oh, nice. But also, I wanted to mention this as well. Today, I won a contest. I never win contests, but I won a contest from the Head On Youth Impact organization based out of Jacksonville.
Okay.
No, clap. Go ahead.
Thank you.
So, ironically, Jon Ha, our commentator, was going to come with me to this game because he's going to be in Florida, and so he's going to come to this game. You didn't know, John?
You said was. I was like, wait.
Well, no.
I gave my ticket away.
You already were going to be accompanying me to this game.
That's right. Titans fans going to the Colts Jags game.
Oh my God. Let's not. We don't want to talk about that. I already told him, I'm like, please don't embarrass me. Please don't wear a Titans jersey. But anyway, and I don't think he will because he cares enough about me to not do that to me anyways. Right, John?
I care enough about Matt Ryan to not do that to him.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Hey, please don't jinx us, man.
I'll just wear a Matt Ryan mask.
No, it only works if you root for the team, not a person on the team.
True.
I told you before, Matt Ryan is giving me a lot of luck throughout the years. He's won for me the majority of the time. The Titans, not so much. They tend to lose when I go see them.
Anyways, who cares about that? Back to this.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Head On Youth Impact. I want you guys to go check it out because they are doing these contests throughout the season, and they do they're raffling off. You donate to the cause, and they're raffling off plane tickets and tickets in. And it's not just tickets, right? I have season tickets, but these are premium seats, in the terrace
premium
suites.
On the seat, it says premium.
I mean, it might as well. I'm shocked that it's probably gonna have its own AC in my seat.
Endless alcohol, endless drinks, endless food. You will meet former Jaguars players milling around up there. You're gonna enjoy it.
See, I'm so.
Nice.
You know what?
I'm gonna pee in the pool.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You
know what I care? Well, it's not the pool, but you know what I'm the most excited about, Danica?
Uh-huh.
The air conditioning. That's literally, it's going to be one of the hottest games, and I'm so excited to be in the air conditioning. Really, I actually gave them my seats so they can, donate them or, give them away. But Anyway, I just want to shout them out and make sure you check them out. They're on Twitter.
Manscaped or Head on Youth Impact?
Head on Youth Impact, in both.
Yeah.
But make sure you Head on Youth Impact is a good organization, and it's a organization for children. So if you do enter the raffle, it's no matter what, it's going to a good cause. So anyway, shout out to them.
Hey, a fun fact for Jon Ha: Matt Ryan is Meg Ryan's brother.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that true?
Probably not. It's from Johnstown.
Oh,
I doubt it is.
My mind just blew. I was like, what?
What?
I didn't know that. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Listen,
I
on
had
that
to look
note,
it up for my own curiosity, and that's not right. Yeah, Meg Ryan does have a brother, but his name is Andrew Hyra. So yeah.
Oh, so you did? Damn, you Google fast, Chris Jackson.
It's Matt Ryan is just a stage name.
I do this.
All right. On that
Let's see what
note,
Andy Hyra.
guys, I hope you guys have a great show. I'm hopping off, and now on to our host, Chris Jackson.
All right. So now that we got Sam chicanery out the way, welcome people to the AFC South Fan Battle Podcast. I know it's been a while, but you know what? Glad to be back. Glad to be back with the people of the AFC South, even Titans fans. And I can't normally say that, but you know what? As we go through introductions, you're going to understand why. So just starting out, we're going to have the man who will be ducking the industrial-sized magnifying glass if all the gingers ever unite. We have with us Matt Briggs, everybody.
2016 was the last time the Colts won a season opener. Let's go, Money Mills.
It's 2013.
Nobody calls him that.
I mean,
Nobody
that's even worse.
That only helps his case.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I just want to say he was wrong on that one, so I just wanted to correct him.
All right. We also have with us representing the Jags. We have with us also representing, what is it, First and Teal?
Yes.
We have Nika with us tonight.
Hi. And I have to say, we're going all the way to the Super Bowl, and we're going to win that bitch.
Bought tickets, huh?
Was that a Jalen quote?
I like
Is that a
that.
Jalen
That was a
quote?
Jalen quote.
Oh.
They bought tickets for the Super Bowl this year. All right.
Where's Sam? She should still be on here. I wish she was still on here. Oh, Sam heard that. Okay, good.
No,
Y'all didn't hear.
matter of
Listen,
time.
I was in the background. I was
Doing
trying
this.
not to hop on, but I was in the background fist pumping, going,
He's like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
She's like, that's right. She's like, wait, that sounds familiar.
I love it. Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the sound of pipe dreams?
Representing the Colts, we have with us Josh Sr.
What's good, everybody? 1-0 Sunday.
Oh, there you go. I like it. I like it a lot. And then, last but certainly not least, representing the Tennessee Titans and selected government officials, we have with us Ha, otherwise known as Agent Ha, everybody.
Hey, you forgot beloved Matt Ryan fan as well.
Oh, beloved Matt Ryan fan. Yes.
Yeah.
Beloved by who?
By you.
What? No. I thought you were replying. I was beloved.
No.
Oh, okay, there you go. You fixed it. Thank you.
All right. So other than that, people, it's been a long time coming. We've been waiting for this. But week 1 starts this Thursday. And I don't know about y'all. I'm extremely excited, mainly because of the fact that I don't have to be looking at golf highlights and all that other stuff they try to tell us is important. Because honestly, it's just like nobody really cares about that shit. Like let's just be completely real.
Unless you're an Astros fan. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gone. See y'all later.
But you know, before we get into all the projected week 1 action, let's just talk about some recent things. Of course, there's always something that happens prior to week 1. I think in Jaguars news, in true Jaguars fashion, they traded Laviska Shenault for half a bag of Doritos. Nika, how do you feel about that one? You give up, you sign Christian Kirk, and then you get rid of Laviska Shenault. Like, how do we feel about that one?
I feel that his time here was up. During the start of training camp, they'd had him starting to do special teams, punt, kick returns. And I felt at that point, it was like, they're trying to see if you can do anything, like last resort. I mean, you can't catch, you can't return punts, kicks, you're too slow. Any of that, it just was not working. So he just needs a reboot. I would have loved to have him here. He's one of those guys, when he got the ball, it was hard to bring him down. He's going to drag you 5 or 10 yards. But that's the thing. When he gets the ball, if he holds on to it, and that was the problem.
Okay. All right. All right. That makes sense. But I mean, so now you're down to what? We have Christian Kirk, Marvin Jones.
Jones.
Yeah. You got
Don't forget that bag of Doritos.
Yeah, all about the Jones.
Yeah,
And Ingram as a tight end. That's not a bad pickup.
Ingram is
just
the bad
overpaid.
pickup. Yeah, Ingram isn't a bad pickup if he plays.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's like a 1 year.
Yeah.
And you got Dan Arnold out there too.
$9 million.
Yeah, it's funny money. It's fine. You got, and then you get Jamal Agnew.
Funny money. That ain't no funny money. Y'all spent $1 billion.
Look, you can spend $1 billion
Hey.
when you don't refine any of your draft picks. That's how you end up with a bunch of money, and you got to spend it.
Yeah,
Josh, it wasn't $1 billion. It was 1.6 billion.
Okay, that's a lot. That was that ain't no funny money.
Yeah.
And besides, I don't think this receiving core is not complete. Not this year. I think they're probably. I don't know who they have their eye on for next year, but I don't think it's done.
Okay.
At least for this year, this is who they have, and these guys like Zay Jones can hold on to the ball when it's thrown at them. That was a problem last year, was drops. So if they could catch the ball and keep holding on to it, that's a win in my book.
Okay. All right. So then in that case, I guess Laviska Shenault was planning on being the Jaguar. That went up in smoke. Speaking of up in smoke, the Titans signed Josh Gordon.
That's a perfect segue.
So then, so then Jon Ha, I need to know, is this like a big splash or is this like really just like a depth signing?
It's just like when we got Golden Tate last year. It's just he's signed him to the practice squad. We'll see what goes. I mean, they're just taking a chance on him. Look at our wide receiver group. It's people who are unproven. So it's like, hey, it doesn't hurt to just bring somebody who's been in the league for a little bit, somebody who has some veteran knowledge. It's fine. The biggest news is that we lost our linebacker, Harold Landry.
Yes.
That's the biggest news.
Well, we were going to save that for the Titans segment, but since we're already here, speak on that, please, because
he tore his ACL and it sucks. What else? What else?
That's very straight to the point.
Next, please.
Next question.
but that completely sucks. But it's just like I said.
He had a career year last year. Y'all
signed him to a major deal this year too, didn't you?
Yeah. He was on he was on a contract year. He played well, signed a big deal, and now it's it's rough. You don't wish for an injury on people, and when it's an impact player like he was last year, just hurts that much more.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now we just have to hope that Rashad Weaver can do something.
Yeah, because Titans fans are talking him up. They're saying Weaver.
That's what we do. What are you talking about? That's what we do. The guy goes down and they go, "No, you don't understand. The guy that we haven't started, he's even better. You don't realize it. He's better. That's why he hasn't been started. We've been saving him. We've been saving him. A secret weapon, y'all.
And that's the guy who
realize.
And that's the guy
who fell for it.
And that's the guy who beat up his pregnant girlfriend.
I don't know. I don't follow these people on Twitter like you guys.
I know you record their conversations on your phone. We get it,
It's all right. The file hasn't come across my desk yet, so I
think the only other news that we've had is I think the Vikings sent a 7th-round pick over to the Eagles for Jalen Reagor, who the Eagles originally drafted right before Minnesota Vikings got Justin Jefferson. So now they have back-to-back wide receivers from that draft.
I like Minnesota's wide receiving group. That's a good group right there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, it's Jefferson, Thielen, and I think who they pick up in the meantime.
They got a rookie. They also drafted a big name rookie. I can't think of his name though, but a guy in the 3rd round. The guy from Kentucky.
Oh, Dang, I can't even think.
Yeah,
of
that guy.
I know you're talking about.
That guy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
They also traded a 6 to the Texans for Ross Blacklock and a 7th round.
Yes. Well, actually, because Ross Blacklock, he
sucked.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Because the thing is,
just like the Mika said about Chenault, he sucked. And the sad thing is, he was taken in the 2nd round, and we could have got DK Metcalf, we could have got Deebo Samuel. I mean, there was a whole shitload of good people that were taken after this guy, and we're about to cut him. And Vikings like, nah, we'll give you some Doritos for him. Like, yeah, we'll take a Bill O'Brien trade. Why not? Come on.
Better than nothing.
You might as well get some Skittles back after y'all traded away from.
Hey, don't downplay the value of some Cool Ranch Doritos. All right.
But the 2020 draft, the 2020 draft, there's only 2 players left from that draft, and it's Jonathan Gennard and Charles Heck. I'm so glad Bill O'Brien's gone. The butt chin has left the building. Thank the Lord.
Well, I'm elated for you guys, even though he was probably going to eventually trade away some other people. So who knows? But then
we probably would have traded Watson for a 5th round draft pick. I mean, good thing he was gone.
That makes sense.
But other than that, it's just like as far as the NFL news, I don't think there's been much. It's just like everybody had like those little mini trades here and there. It's just like they had cuts, but the 53-man rosters are really just like what's most important.
Well, what's name practice? Shaquille practice.
Shaq Leonard. So Leonard, I'm just gonna call him Leonard because I'm not keeping up with all these name changes. I'm just gonna call him Leonard. That's what I know him as. His mama named him Leonard. I'm gonna call him Leonard. Like that's just what it is. But he did practice coming off the PUP list, and now there's potential that he might go week 1, maybe.
And in the first time in 10 years, we won't see T.Y. Hilton for week 1. So we won.
Hey, low key with Mechie being out with leukemia, I'll sign T.Y. Hilton for $3 million.
No.
For the Texans, you know how good he does in NRG? Hell yeah, I would sign him.
No.
NRG is
1 week deal.
You know how good he does in NRG against the Texans.
What in NRG period?
To be fair, we've never seen him play with the Texans in NRG. So there's only one way to find out.
If I was Casario, I'd say, hey, look, Ty, you're only playing 8 games, and that's the home game.
You got 1 week.
Game, you're sitting at home. It's just you're playing at home. That's it. $2 million, 8 games. I would.
So
yeah, I would too.
Right.
I'd suit up for 8 games. How much would I get paid?
$2 million? All right, bet.
You guys should have got Julio then, Matt.
Nah.
No.
It's
crazy because
what you gonna use?
somebody spread a rumor that Julio had tore his hamstring at practice with the Bucs, and I was just like, I believe it. But then it was like, wait, hold on, he didn't. It was just like, I feel kind of bad now because I kind of already I had it in the back of my mind, just be like, yeah, that was bound to happen anyway.
It's because it's so believable. Because
he stepped out of his car, right?
Yeah, I think they put that together with some pig ligaments the last time. He's been put together like Frankenstein.
What was that episode of South Park where they made Kyle taller with using a dolphin, made him a dolphin or something like that? That's the thing they did with Julio.
So actually, before we move on, we have a plethora of comments. Jesus Christ. Okay, people, relax. All right, I know it's week 1, but
Sam's been sharing them, so that's the
Sam's stoking the fire.
We have Thea White saying, week 1, I'm going to DC with my dad for the game. Duval. Okay, cool. All right, we have Darren Wall saying, Sam. Josh Allen says, Jaguars winning the Super Bowl this year. Danica, this is all your fault. You have these people saying Super Bowl and Jags in the same sentence.
Whatever, I got you, Josh. You good.
It says Davis Mills had a better season than Trevor with less games played. Facts? Ooh.
It is. I mean, no lies detected.
Jaguars wide receivers are the law firm of Jones, and Kirk. That was annoying to say. I will never say that again.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Fun fact, his middle name is Meg. We have BJ Samuels. Let's go Texans. Minnesota does have a single player named Jones. Dumb. Oh my god. All right, Josh is gonna be banned soon unless he actually comes on here. Then we have if B.O.B. was still, I'm gonna say if he was still doing what he needed to do, I was gonna be completely okay with that.
Phones for you, man.
Yes, it really is. These people need to leave me alone.
It's
All
Bill
right,
O'Brien. You're
Titans
talking
fans
shit on him.
Titans fans know that these Cool Ranch Doritos are the best to dip in mayo. That's awful. That's awful. And then lastly, if B.O.B. was still here, Nathan Peterman would be our QB right now.
I would love that. I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah,
I bet you
license
would.
detected there.
I bet you would.
So then moving on. So then before we go into week one, of course, didn't have a chance to speak about it yet, but 53-man rosters. So 53-man rosters going into this week. Of course, we know for a fact that we had certain players that we were expecting to have, certain players that, we definitely want to cut. Just kind of going over because we want to make sure that we kind of touch on everybody's squad. Not to touch on everybody's squad because that's inappropriate. Okay? Want to make sure we get to everybody's squad.
Yeah, don't be ruining Deshaun Watson on this podcast.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
Listen, there will be no holes tampered with. All right? Yeah, we're not going to do that. That's not going to be a thing.
That's Manscapes, John.
Oh man.
Good plug.
I like
Good
the
plug,
reference.
sir. Good plug.
But yes, so 53-man roster. So quickly talk about 53-man roster, who you wanted, who they kept that you really liked, and who they kept that you would rather just be gone. And we're going to start off only because it's in order. I'm being completely unbiased because I am the host. I'm just going according to the order that Sam put in. I'm going to start off with the Colts first. All right. So, Josh.
I demand a recount.
All right, cool. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Gotta go recount. All right. Oh, the Colts again. Sorry. My apologies.
To be fair, Chris Jackson, this was the lineup from last week, but you can go whichever way you want to.
Well, we're already here, so we're going to go with that. Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
All right. So, Josh, tell us about the cuts. Tell us about who you liked, who you didn't like, and who was just an absolute surprise.
Who I like would have been a linebacker, Sterling Weatherford, who didn't make the 53-man roster. He was added to the practice squad. But I mean, it's hard with JoJo. His name Domain.
JoJo Doman.
Yeah, Doman. He was stand out as well in preseason. It's okay. They did right with him, but Ben Bandicoot, I don't know what's the deal with him being on any active roster in the NFL because he sucked. He should have been on a practice squad, but and I mean the coast killer. I mean, Kiki, he should have made it. He got the most experience in the room, and he's on a practice squad again. And I don't like him for special teams. I don't like him for catching passes from Matt Ryan. So those are my should have made it, who I liked, and should have made it. The other guys, it was fair.
Okay. And then who was somebody that you're excited about that actually made the roster that you'll potentially see on the field?
Calvin Johnson's twin, Michael Strong.
Okay, that's a true home move. That was bad even for you. And usually you're not bad.
Yeah, I'm not bad at all.
All right. So then going into this week, Colts versus Texans, of course, and this one's going to be on the road, so this is going to be at NRG, correct?
Yes, we got our second home. Yeah.
All right. So then, what do we see in terms of the outlook for this particular game, and how you think that it's going to score? And we're just going to get body score prediction.
Being that Texans are our biggest threat in the division.
I love it. I love it. I'm here for that.
But because they give us the most hell, man. I know we got swept by the Titans and Jacksonville beat us only in Jacksonville. But the Texans is that team that never go away. Even when we beat them 31-0, there's still some fight in them up until the end where we just got carried away. So I don't see it being that same as last year. I can see us winning by 2 scores. It's not been a home run. 2 scores is not bad, but we know Lovie Smith tendencies. He's an old school coach, but he's a defensive coordinator. He's not an offensive guy. So they had one last year, defensive guy, and he only won 4 games. So
he was an offensive guy.
Well, he was offensive guy.
He was offensive guy.
Yeah,
he was just a horrible head coach.
Well, yeah, Lovie Smith I like Lovie Smith. That was a good move. But
plus we have a guy who y'all know very well in Pep Pelington. But I'll talk about that, Mike.
Yeah, Pep good. Pep good. I can't say anything bad about him. He's a really good coach as well. I just see us winning by 2 scores. We got the experience with Matt Ryan now. We got a running game that they can't stop. Receivers is still improving other than Michael Pittman. It's going to be a struggle because this is a new team with a new quarterback. So I still got us winning by 2 scores.
All right. How do you see that game going, Nika?
Don't know.
She said, don't know, don't care.
Throw something out there for me. Give me something.
She working about Carson Wentz right now.
Give me the team you think is going to win, and then the score, the projected score.
They're gonna lose.
Who the Colts gonna lose?
Yeah.
I knew there was a reason why I liked you, Danica. I knew why.
What you want me to like? Yeah, they're gonna lose. I mean, how many digits do you want to lose by? Double digits, single digits?
No digits. We're not losing.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's profile bet.
Profile bet.
Well, you got a profile bet.
2 weeks. 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight. I don't care. Both weeks.
No, we'll wait till next week.
2 weeks straight. Come on.
What about you, Jon Ha?
I think there's going to be a record set in this game. Matt Ryan's going to throw 10 touchdown passes.
Oh, man. I was like, what happened? I was like, what?
And today's news, they legalized marijuana in Utah.
Hey, this is the Fan Battle Podcast. This ain't the Credibility Podcast. Come on now.
Jesus.
Nah, I thought
with that being said, I'm going to segue over into Matt only because, Matt, I don't want to get your prediction yet because we're going against the Texans. All right. So Colts going against the Texans. But first, in terms of the 53-man roster, I know that there was like a significant amount of turnover. But I mean, I know that you've liked some of the moves, but just give us a quick rundown of just like everything that's kind of happened with that roster because it's been a lot. But
yeah, we cut Marlon Mack, put him on the practice squad, but cut him again for Chris Conley. I don't know what the factuation with the two are. Just get rid of both of them. Danica can back me up on this. Chris Conley can't catch a cold. He drops everything that comes to him, so I don't know why he's on the practice squad. But we got Damian Pierce, running back 1. People are going to sleep on this guy. He's a beast. People down there in Florida, they know what we got in him. I'm excited for Davis Mills. He got 2 new weapons, Tyler Johnson and O.J. Howard, which I was thrilled about getting. Those were the 2 biggest names on the waiver wire. So I'm glad for that. The one guy that I kind of wish got cut, but I can understand why he didn't, is Rex Burkhead. And the only reason why I want him cut is because I want youth in our running back core. But he's a veteran. He brings that presence, and plus he can catch the ball out of the backfield, which helps in Pep Hamilton's offense. One guy I wish that made the team was DeMonte Harris. The dude had a sack in every preseason game. Yeah, I know it's preseason, but I mean, he showed grit. So yeah, and like this guy said, Eric Murray. I don't know why he's on there. He's straight trash. Call him toast. But yeah, another guy that I like that I'm excited to see is Jerry Hughes against the 49ers. He made Trey Lance look dumb, ridiculous. Couldn't complete a pass. Was right back there in the backfield. So I'm glad to have that presence. That's going to help Gennard in the season. So I can see double-digit sacks for Gennard, maybe even for Hughes.
Okay. All right. And so, with all that being said, how do you think that team fares against the Colts week 1?
Well, okay. So I'm going to go back. All right. 2009 was the last time we played against the Colts season opener. Peyton Manning was quarterback. Aaron Foster ran 212 yards and 2 TDs for a beatdown. So we're 1-0 against the Colts in the season opener. And y'all haven't won the season opener since – when was it, Josh? You correct me earlier. What, 2013?
We are 4-0 the last 2 seasons against the Texans.
Okay. That doesn't matter.
Hey, listen, stats only matter when they help your case.
Right. Exactly. I'll take the 2013 streak over the four game streak any day of the week. Y'all got beat by the 2020 Jaguars. Like,
that's
come
old.
on, dude.
That's old.
Yeah. So I got the Texans winning because
That's old.
Reich's play. He starts off slow. Colts fans can agree with this. They've been saying this forever, every year, that they start off slow and play from behind.
Just like the Cubs broke they curse, we're gonna break our curse.
Do we need to play that Hard Knocks episode again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, I'm telling
I'm not saying it's gonna be a blowout because it's not, and I know division game is a blowout unless you have Dave Coley as your head coach.
So it was a blowout in Houston last year. It was
I know, right? So I'm gonna say it's gonna be 17-14 overtime. Texans kick field goal to win it.
Okay.
With Fairbairn? No.
Hey, from 30 and on, he's money. I'm good with it.
I thought Fairbairn was cut, wasn't he? Oh no. Matter of fact,
the Colts are going to score at least 70. He's got to get 10 touchdown passes.
Right. I forgot about that, John. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be 77-74. All right.
There you go. That's better.
Okay, there you go. All right. Thank you for that, John. Thank you. And then moving on.
Hold on, before we move on, Josh and Chris, if you want in on this, since you're the unbiased host, I got a bet for you guys. All right.
Okay.
If the Colts win, I gotta pay $50 to a charity of your choice. But if the Texans win, you gotta pay $50 to the charity of my choice.
As the unbiased host, I can't really comment on that right now. However, if you would like to talk about this on the You Don't Know Jack podcast, which is also Colts Fan Battle tomorrow at 9 p.m., then I'd be completely okay with that.
Weak.
It sounds like they don't want to make the bet, but
it sounds like it, right?
I want to call it now and say that if you were going to make the bet, you should make your donation to the Head On Youth Impact.
Perfect.
You know,
I agree with you,
like
Sam.
that. When we say it like that,
Tweet it out right now, Sam.
With the honorable Eric Dunn. Absolutely.
Well, the only charity I'm worried about is you guys pay for my trip for the Chiefs game at the end of the year. I mean, end of the month. So I think that's charity.
Negative, sir. I'm not playing the Josh. You got a bet or what?
No, I'll take. Hey, listen, I'll take that with $50. Head On Youth Impact.
Josh?
I ain't say no. I'm not scared.
Hey, Sam.
All right, there you go. Tweet it out now, Sam. Tweet it out now.
Hey, Sam,
all right. I'm going to lock.
You know what sucks, Sam? They'll be getting $50 instead of $100.
Huh?
They'll only be getting $50 instead of $100.
I'm tweeting it out right now to hold you all accountable.
That's fine. That's fine.
You know what's really funny is you're gonna have to pay them $100 and the tears of Colts fans everywhere.
Listen.
So what was the charity again?
Do what?
What was the
It's
charity
called
again?
Head On Youth Impact.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam will give us the details.
Don't worry, I'm about to tweet it out right now. I'm going to tag you. You
As
can see
we
it as soon as
speak.
you get off.
Yep.
ASAP Rocky.
And so if we win, then what?
If we win, then they're only getting $50.
No,
that'll
I
be-
still got to pay $100 because I bet both of y'all. So either way, they're getting $100.
Oh, okay. Well, when you say it like that, I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
All right. So then moving on, before Sam decides to rudely interrupt, and Sam, I'm going to tell you right now, if Sam makes a comment on the Jaguars, which she's not even supposed to be on here tonight,
She's
and
about
she says,
to.
but wait.
Nah, Danika's got this. I don't got to worry about her.
Okay, just
Yeah,
make it
she's
short.
been ice cold tonight.
Yeah, she's already predicting Super Bowl. So I mean, we're all good.
Danica, the Jaguar. So, and the thing is, the Jaguars.
How about a
lost because
profile pick bet?
They just
Jaguars
tweeted
win the
out-
Super Bowl.
They just literally
Profile
put up.
pick.
They put up the stat again. The Jaguars since 2012, so over the last 10 years, has spent $1.6 billion in free agency.
And lost the most games.
So the thing is now, what makes you that hopeful based on the roster, based on a 53-man roster, that the Jaguars will actually go to the Super Bowl this year?
It's the fact that even though it's just preseason, that they look like they're getting into running an offense and just instead of just running plays. You know what I mean? It looked like it's functional. That it hasn't been. Last year it wasn't functional at all. And then if we go to the 53-man roster and the cuts or whatnot, they were very active and they needed to be because the back half of our roster, our second and third team, they weren't very good, So basically, somebody else cast-offs are better than what we have at the end of our roster. So, I mean, outside of our starters, we lose somebody, we're in trouble. So we don't have that depth yet, but the pieces that we're assembling, that we're getting together and they're working together, it looks good. It looks better than it has been. Only one of the parts I'm worried about is the right tackle position. It's a battle between Juwan Taylor and Walker Little. Juwan Taylor's been the right tackle over there for the last 2 or 3 years, and Little was drafted last year to be left tackle, so they switched him over, and it's been a battle, and they say it's been like a draw. And I think that's more an indictment on Juwan Taylor because you've been at this position for so many years, but yet you're at a draw with the guy who's been doing left tackle.
Didn't y'all extend him too? Didn't y'all give him extension?
They extended Cam Robinson, so that's why Little
Cam Robinson,
is going over there, and they're at a draw, but they have not named who's starting in that Commanders game for that just yet.
Okay.
And that the whole offensive line, because they say Robinson is going to start 9 months back from a torn Achilles. We got ETN out there. I don't have a lot of faith in Snoop Connor at all.
Okay.
It's just a dude. They picked up, I think, a Jermichael Hasty off the waiver wire. I don't know much about him, so it's I don't know what function he's going to have yet or any at all just coming in. So it's a wait and see. I believe we can beat the Commanders up there. It's not out of the realm of a possibility for us to go up there and steal one. I know we're going to take week 2, so I ain't worried about that one.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
Love it.
I mean, we're going to go against a retread quarterback.
So what?
Hey, watch your mouth. I was with you for a second.
Come on now.
I was with you for a second.
The Colts going up and picking up retreads and putting them back on there, think they're going to be all right.
That's an MVP quarterback you just talked about.
Man, y'all doing the same thing with coaches.
He won one. He won. At least he won a Super Bowl. Matt Ryan, 28-3.
No, but the OC.
Hey, listen. So we're not. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna time out on that. Because
go ahead, Chris.
You can say Matt Ryan all you want, but Kyle Shanahan has been losing leads his whole entire career, even after he left Atlanta. That man can't keep a lead.
You can say all you want about Matt Ryan, but I don't believe it was Matt Ryan who had the holding call. I believe that was Matthews. I don't believe it was Matt Ryan who missed the block on Hightower. I think that was Deontay Freeman.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody
I don't
is
think
wrong.
that was Matt Ryan.
It was Bill Belichick in the playoffs. That's 3 things you can count on in life: death, taxes, and Bill Belichick in the playoffs.
Oh, God. My
Except
dad
when
was
it's against
down. I have to
Buffalo in
say
the
that.
wild card round.
But how can we use your head coach winning a Super Bowl, but your team haven't won one? Our coach got a Super Bowl, and our team
It's the
got one.
culture. It's the culture. He knows what to do. He's built it from the ground up before.
Wait, which
But
Super Bowl did Frank Wright have?
Wait,
I
so
mean, he won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. Look, we tried to bring Nick Foles down
And we
here.
got.
I was about to say, it's just like,
we tried
wait,
to retread. That didn't work. It's the personnel. It's the head coach. How you set everything up from the top to the bottom.
Yep.
Your GM won a Super Bowl, and he's gone. The old guy.
What old guy?
no, he won 2 of them.
He won 2
Tomlin?
Super.
Tomlin.
Tomlin won 2 Super, and it
Not
didn't work
Tomlin.
out.
That's the
He
Steelers.
Coughlin.
Coughlin.
Yeah.
He
He was
wasn't.
never. Coughlin wasn't a GM.
He was just he was like Easterby.
For what, 2 years, and he ran up Jalen Ramsey and the rest of them up out of here because his old way of
Yeah,
doing
he
things
legit
don't
did run
jive
off
with this new
everybody.
generation.
He was the drunk version of Jack Easterby. That's who he was.
Oh man, that's bad.
Hey,
But-
predictions.
So then, with that being
Predictions-
said,
Predictions
go
are
ahead, Donna.
free. I want you to put something on the line for this Jacksonville Super Bowl.
So hold on, D'Amico, what you're saying is the Colts are going 0-2 to start the season off, correct?
No.
I love it. I love it. I back you up with it.
you got it. You got. Hey, no, you got to double. No, you got it. Nah, you can't just. No, we're not going to do that. You need to double down on that. Sam, you can't make a comment and then post your own comment. So then you know what? We'll work on that next week.
I like how there's more heat for week 2 than week 1 right now.
Right.
Already,
Yeah, I mean, no one cared about the Commanders. I mean, it sounds like an underwear brand.
Well, I know, but it's like you had the Texans and Colts. You guys were just like, this, that. But now we're already on week 2. We're just, it's getting chippy. Colts, Jaguars, here it comes. It's coming.
Because the Colts get beat up every year at Jacksonville. They don't like it. I get it.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
listen,
not coming.
You don't have to worry about
But
that.
never
The old
Houston.
coach told you it was coming. I mean,
So then you know what? With that being the case, this Jaguars versus the Commanders, what do you see the score being for your
Carson
game?
Wentz revenge game.
but my game, I would think 21-17, Jags. I believe we can score.
You were this confident just now talking about week 2. You're just like,
I think we can score at least.
scoring's been a thing.
Yeah,
It's been a thing
21-17.
Hey, it's a long process. It's a long ways to the Super Bowl. You got to start slow.
Yeah, one game at a time.
All right,
That's right.
21-17. Where do you have them, Jon Ha? Well, Jaguars versus Commanders.
Anyone have a quarter? Let me flip the coin. I don't care.
Understand?
All right, so then go ahead. Just put a number out there, and then I guess flip the coin.
6-9 Jaguars. I did that just for the reaction. I loved the reaction. That's why I said it.
What about you, Matt?
We went through like 10 kickers this year. Come on now.
Should have signed Urban as your kicker.
That right there, sir, is fact with the CK.
There's a certain irony in the fact that your kicker gets kicked by the coach.
I gotta say, Carson Wentz only won against the Jaguars, and that's last year. I'm not sold on the Commanders team at all. I think they're going to be one of the bomb barrel teams. So I got the Jaguars pulling this off. I'm going to say 17-9.
All right. And Josh, what do you have for Jaguars versus Commanders?
I'm picking 2 Springs to win the game.
You would.
2 Springs. I'm going for 2 Springs and Commanders. Gonna go out and win that game. Nobody care about no Doug Peterson. Nobody care about I don't care who's in your defense. No Josh Allen. I don't care. Tim Allen, y'all losing.
Josh Allen, Tim Allen.
Trevon Walker, Devin Lloyd.
I don't care about none of those people. They're gonna get traded in 5 years. They're gonna get traded in 5 years.
5. You're giving that much time?
4.
What are you talking about? They're requesting trades right now.
Walker,
y'all gonna lose.
Walter walked out of his house. He's just like, oh, so much meth around here. It's just like these people are crazy.
No, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a tight one. I got them winning by 6.
Okay, all right.
Commanders, not Jags. Commanders.
Hey, I picked the Jaguars to win.
Yeah, you did. You did. That's fair. And then finally,
It's a split house.
Agent Ha,
What's up?
the Titans.
Negatron coming to the mic.
People's champ.
Right. One and only.
Certain people's, definitely not to Titans fan peoples. They hate you. But
Donnie
what?
Stingley's #1 fan.
Tell us about your 53-man roster because we saw a good amount of turnover since there were a lot of guys like Jayon Brown. You know, you had people who we knew for a fact weren't going to be there next year, but
Yes, Fitzpatrick.
We're talking about he's still here.
But yeah, break down this roster because in terms of like offense, the offense outside of Tannehill and Henry is damn near brand new.
Okay, so when it comes to us in depth, it's like we know who the starters are, and there was no mystery really coming into training camp, preseason. Most of the moves we made were just kind of like the guys that we were just going to go ahead and just cut and then sign to practice squad. I think the only real surprise was our punter. I think that was the only thing that really surprised people is that Brett Kern ended up getting released because this other punter, I don't even know his name, just outperformed him. I'm surprised that Buffalo didn't sign Brett Kern, to be honest, but that's really the biggest surprise. It was really just mostly sort of like formality stuff. I think maybe the slight surprise, but I don't know, based off of how he played, was Jordan Ruse. We thought maybe he could step up on the offensive line, but he just looked bad. Now we're stuck with Dylan Radins, and it's hard.
Both of them are about to drop a mixtape, right?
What's that?
I said both of them are about to drop a mixtape, right? A new album, a new rap album.
That would be the Titans' offensive line way to go. It's just like do bad and then you do a mixtape.
Right.
That's the Isaiah Wilson theory.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
But continue. Sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah, interrupt. That's my fault.
Nah, that's fine. Yeah. The biggest headline: we signed Josh Gordon to practice squad. That'll be fun. Week 3, he'll be released. Who we got?
Or suspended for smoking marijuana. One of the two.
I don't think they're on him anymore for that. I don't think they care anymore.
Well, actually, no. For him, they are, but I think it's only because of the fact that he's had so many of those infractions and he's had programs to get back into the NFL that for him, it's like for somebody who may have done it for the first time, it's not going to be like a stiff penalty, but he's been dealing with this going on like 5-6 years.
I get it, but his production in the field has that much of an impact to where they even care. So it's like I don't even think he comes off our practice squad. I don't even think he makes it.
You can make an argument that's because that's the NFL's fault. I'm not on the NFL side when it comes to their policy on this. Yeah. So I don't think he was given a chance after that.
But the thing is, it's tough though because it's like he didn't really get a chance. But honestly, it's like
he knowingly broke the rules, so I don't like.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that
free pass on these things, but at the same time, it's like I know what the rule is. I don't agree with it, so I don't.
I'm saying when he came back from all this, like he didn't get a chance in New England. He got somewhat chance in Seattle. And he balled in Seattle, but then he got busted again. So it's just like he didn't get.
I guess I feel like it's not even. I think it's just to me, it's a non-story. Like because again, I think like week 3 he's going to be gone. I don't think it's going to be anything. I don't. Yeah, he won't even make it off the practice squad. I don't even think. We got some guy from Pittsburgh for linebacker position to sort of fill up our roster there. I doubt he sees really any meaningful playing time. That's not our style. We like to go with the guys that have been here for a little bit when our guys get hurt. If last year's any indication. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we're pretty predictable when it comes to roster moves, and I don't think we really made too many surprising changes.
You forgot the biggest roster move, and that's making Malik Willis number 2 QB.
Well, that was based off of preseason. Once you watch preseason, you could tell that Malik Willis was going to move up the depth chart. My my biggest question was whether or not they would even put Logan Woodside on the practice squad or not. They did put him on the practice squad, but I thought maybe they would just let him go entirely and just roll the two guys like all the way through. But he's still on the practice squad. I guess it's all right to just kind of keep him in the wings, but nobody's expecting Malik Willis to get any playing time this year anyway. So
don't tell Titans fans that, okay? Don't say that.
Especially RJ. Especially RJ.
Replace Ryan Tannehill forever.
That's QB1 right there.
Okay. I'm not saying he won't be. I'm saying in 2022, don't expect him to start a game unless Tannehill gets hurt.
Well, I know.
No question about
I'm telling you, realistic fans, we understand that. But Titans fans.
Well, okay. Well, if they're listening, okay, don't expect him to start unless Tannehill gets hurt.
Oh, great.
I know most of them tune out anyway when I start talking because they get told things they don't like to hear.
Yeah, we got no more comments from the Titans fans anymore. They left out when you started talking.
I'm sure they did. That's why you guys saved me for last. You just get all the good stuff out of the way.
They're like, Jon Ha's on? Click.
Get out of here.
I ain't watching this shit.
They had RJ on record numbers. It's just like, yeah, let's be delusional. Like, yeah, they love it. But moving on, week 1, Titans versus Giants. Let's be honest, the Giants are a shit show. Like they
it's a rough organization.
Yeah. Now the thing is,
I should know.
Why? Why should you know?
Because the Texans were a rough organization.
Oh
too.
yeah. Birds of a feather.
Right. We flock together. Get it right.
So then now, I mean, I want to say like Titans can just go in and just count this as a W, but in true Titans fashion, do you think that that's going to be the case?
Well, I mean, I don't care what team you are. There's no games that are gimmies ever. I don't care who you are. I don't care what game it is. There's no games that are gimmies. But I'll just say this is probably one of 6 games that I think that we should be favored to win. So we got a tough schedule. So I think we're only going to be favored to win maybe 5 or 6 games, and this is one of them. So I'll pick us to win just because I'm not going to be doing that much this year.
I saw a final projection for the Titans based on now. Like this was done
maybe 6
yesterday.
wins. I'd say
They said the ceiling was 8 and 9.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
So then Titans Giants. What do you have for the score?
Jon Ha don't make predictions for his team.
I just said I just predicted us to win because I won't do it very much this year. So let's get it out of the way.
You are the bane of Titans fans' existence.
Whatever. I'm not the one on the field doing it.
All right,
it ain't my fault.
What do you think the score is going to be then?
I don't know. 10-3. Who cares?
Wow.
All right, 10-3. Matt, what do you got for the? We got Titans Giants.
After week 1, the Colts will be in last place because the Titans are going to win this game 28-10.
28-10. Okay.
So much bias.
The Giants probably can go 0-17 this year. Tyrod Taylor's their starting quarterback week 1. So
I thought he was hurt.
No.
He
got hurt, but
he's only got hurt every year for like the last
20 years. Yeah.
What happened to Daniel Jones?
Sucks.
He stinks.
What did they name Tyrod Taylor the starter?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were like going all in on Daniel Jones.
No,
they were like, all right, we're just gonna ride this out.
They named him starting. They named him starting quarterback week 2 of preseason.
I think it's his last ride. Shut up.
They declined his option because there's no point.
He's gonna be a backup quarterback
at all.
Yep.
All right, so Josh, what do you have?
It's gonna be a lot of Saquon Barkley.
If
I got Tennessee win this game. I do. I was going to troll and say last year they lost to a New York team and they'll do it back-to-back seasons. That'd be an idiot move. But I just say that
you got plenty of times to tell us that we suck and we're going to be awful. You got a lot of those coming.
I want to so bad, but I can't.
David,
I want to so bad, but I'm not going to do it, man. I'm going to be all right. Derrick Henry is returning in a regular season, and he's going to have 60 yards week 1.
60. Okay. All right, gotcha. Danica, what you got?
27-10, the Mayo lovers win.
All right. Equal opportunity.
Right.
I understand. Okay, fantastic. And then, of course, Sam, I have to highlight this. Jon Ha is my favorite Titans commentator.
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah, let me know when a Titans comment comes on saying that.
That will never happen.
I'll be waiting.
The Jaguars will win the Super Bowl before that happens.
I have on good authority that that's going to happen this year.
Listen, in your defense, there's currently Clemson and Georgia Tech playing, so you know.
Who?
What?
Clemson and Georgia Tech is currently playing, so everybody's, I guess, tuning into that. So the minute you start talking about the Titans, they stop paying attention. What'd you say?
What is that score? I know I looked at it last time. It was like
17-10 Clemson.
All right. So with that being said, people, not sure what that was. I guess that was a quick commercial pause.
Brought to you by Manscaped,
who just happens to love Jalen Ramsey. But also, people just want to let you know. You're messing up my promo. Exactly. I wasn't going to do a promo. That's perfect. But yes. But guys, I think that's pretty much it. We have our predictions in. So I think everybody resoundingly is saying that they think that the Texans are going to win week 1.
Yes.
They also believe that the Jaguars will be in an absolute barn burner to start off the season.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, 9-6 to be exact. And then the Titans.
Hey, it's going to be a close game.
Titans should beat the Giants, but that'll be one of their only wins this season, according to Jon Ha.
Yeah. Do you guys disagree?
I disagree, man.
Any objections from the crowd?
Not exactly sure where to go with that, but you know what?
Right.
If you say it, I believe it.
All right.
If it's good for you, it's good for me. So then, in the meantime, people, before I cut this ill-ass promo, can we go ahead and please tell the people exactly where to find you on social media, starting with Briggsy?
You can find me at A1 Day 1 Texans, and you also find the great Texans podcast at Texans Fan Battle everywhere.
All right. Jon Ha.
What's up?
You can find him at the CIA,
You can't find me.
U.S. government.
You can find me on the AFC South Fan Battle podcast.
You can find him on USA.gov. Search Agent Ha.
You can see me at Mar-a-Lago going through some files.
Gonna get a bam.
John, don't you have a new podcast?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a new podcast.
Don't leave us hanging there, John.
No, check it out. Previously on football. Right now, just on Spotify, but more platforms coming.
Nice. Okay. All right. Danica,
If you want to hear me complain more about sports, there you go.
Negatron out.
Well, you can find me at First and Teal, our podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, Buzzsprout. And then also you can find me on Twitter at Nika989, Ms Nika.
All right. Thank you for that. And Josue, what about you?
Find me on Twitter at I am Jack Senior, and tomorrow on You Don't Know Jack podcast with Matt and you guys. With Matt Briggs.
And us? Really?
And you guys as in the Jack.
Yeah, we're gonna have AFC South Fan Battle podcast crossover, kind of like
We're
the
in,
CW shows before they got rid of Arrow and all that other good stuff.
In the multiverse of the Fan Battle.
And so, with that being said, people, you can catch us here every Monday, but then also make sure that when you go on Manscaped, which you absolutely will, because whether you're a man or you're looking to get scaped, this is the product for you. You'll be able to find all their grooming products when you go to manscaped.com. Make sure that you use promo code FANBATTLE for 20% off. And people,
and free shipping. Do not forget the free shipping, because you know that's important to everybody.
Oh yes, free shipping.
Free shipping.
Yes.
Yes.
But then
How
also
dare
remember,
you.
life is rough. But just because life is rough it doesn't mean your balls have to be.
I love it. I love it.
All right. So with that being said, people, listen, have a great rest of your week. We are officially here, week 1, and we will see you next week come Monday. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Love you, and we will see you later. AFC South Fan Battle Podcast out.
Money Mills out.
No.